In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the most affordable and cost-effective way to start a legitimate e-commerce brand. And why should you listen to me? Well, I've managed to scale multiple stores to over 5 figures in revenue, so I know a thing or two about selling online. So let's get straight into it. Let's say, for example, you wanted to start an e-commerce brand around this smart cupping device, just like this store has done here. Well, you might think that you need thousands of upfront investment to make a bulk order of the products, but what you can actually do is you can just order a sample of the product, and then you can go and create your store around that sample and then sell your products on pre-sale, and that is how you can build your brand with a small upfront investment. Now you can use a website called Made-in-China.com to actually find samples of the products that you want to sell. And then, like I say, all you have to do is order a sample, and then you can create your brand and your store around that sample in order to start selling the products on pre-sale. Now, Made in China is really great for sourcing products and product samples because they literally have hundreds of thousands of products and hundreds of thousands of suppliers to choose from. So no matter what product you plan on starting your e-commerce brand around, you should be able to find some reliable suppliers on Made in China. Now, Made in China also offers secure payments on their site when you are purchasing products and samples. They also offer trade assurance to make sure that you receive your products. And they have lots of other great services like product inspections and easy returns and things like that. So I find them to be a really great site when it comes to sourcing products and product samples to start an e-commerce brand around. So again, if we use the example of the smart cupping device, we can just come over to the Made in China search bar, and you can just go and search for the product that you plan on selling. And now we can just go and hit enter. You will then see multiple different suppliers for that product, and you can start contacting and reaching out to them to go and ask them for a sample. Now, once you actually click on a supplier, you will see the rough price of how much each product is going to cost you. And then from there, you can also see the minimum order quantity for the product as well. However, like I say, you don't need to go and purchase the minimum order quantity straight away. You can actually just go and purchase a few samples of the product to create your brand around, and then you can start pre-selling those products, and then you can go and purchase the MOQ once you've actually brought in some cash from customers that are purchasing the product on pre-sale. Now, in order to get some samples of the product that you plan on selling, you can just click on request sample, and from here you can just say something like this: "Hi there, I hope you're well. I would like to order a sample of your smart cupping device or whatever the product is. How much will a sample be, including the shipping cost to the UK?" And then you can also inquire about the MOQs, so you know how many products you need to sell on pre-sale to actually make that bulk purchase. So I've just put also what is the MOQ for non-customized and also customized products. So customized means that you can get your logo printed on the product. Non-customized, of course, just means a plain version of the product. Now, some suppliers will actually do no MOQ for a plain version of the product, which is really great, which means you can just order one product at a time, which is basically drop shipping. But if you do want to make a bulk purchase, which means that the products get significantly cheaper and you can also customize them with your logo, you will want to ask this as well, because this will help you to actually create that legitimate e-commerce brand. And then I've just said thanks, and you can just put your name, and then at the bottom of the form, all you need to do is just enter in your contact details, and then the suppliers should get back to you with the quotes of the samples and the MOQs for the product that you plan to start your e-commerce brand around. So if we have a look at this particular product, the supplier has said, "Thanks for your inquiry. The total is $60 for one sample, including shipping. There is no MOQ if you don't need to customize the packaging. However, if you want to customize the packaging, the MOQ is going to be 500 pieces. So if I did want to customize this product and start my own e-commerce brand around the product, I would need to pre-sell 500 of this product in order to actually then go and customize it and order that bulk MOQ of the product. Now, once you receive the sample of your product, you can take some pictures of your product in order to create your product page and your website. Now, you can either do this yourself, or if you have a bit of extra budget, you can send the product sample off to a professional photographer. Then when you create your product page, you're going to want to make sure that you clearly say on your product page, this product is on pre-sale. So you can see here for this particular product, I've just used as an example pre-sale discount up the top, and then where it says delivery, I've just put this product is on pre-sale, expected delivery, and then you can go and add a future date of when you would actually expect to receive the products if you was to order an MOQ from the supplier. So just ask the supplier about lead times. If it's going to take around 3 to 4 weeks to get to you, you're going to want to account for a couple of weeks to actually run the pre-sale, and then a couple of weeks to actually receive the products and send them out. So generally for a pre-sale, you could go and think about 4 to 8 weeks for when the customer would actually receive their product. Now, once you have created your pre-sale product page to start selling the product, the next thing you're going to want to do is create some ads for the product using the product sample again. And then you can actually run these ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, or whatever platform that you plan on running ads on. And then people can actually start purchasing the product from your e-commerce brand on pre-sale. And because you've made it very clear to them that they will receive the product in 4 to 8 weeks and that they are receiving a huge discount because they are purchasing the product on pre-sale, this is actually going to give you a little bit of leeway to then go and order in the products once the customers have purchased them on pre-sale, and then you can start shipping them out. Now, in terms of actually shipping out the products, you can contact your supplier on Made in China and you can get them to send the MOQ bulk order to your address, and then you can ship those products out individually to each customer. Or you can go and send the bulk order of the products from Made in China to something called a 3PL, which is basically a third-party warehouse, and they will go and pack and ship all of the products for you to send out to your customers. But of course, this is going to cost you a little bit extra. So in the beginning, you might want to just start sending out the products yourself. So as I say, you can contact your supplier once you've finished running your pre-sale and you've brought in some money from your customers who have purchased the product on pre-sale. Contact your supplier, order in the MOQ bulk order to your address, and then you can start shipping out the products individually to all of the customers. And this is the most cost-effective way to start your very own legitimate e-commerce brand by ordering in a sample of the product and selling that product on pre-sale. You don't need to have thousands of upfront investment, and you don't need to order a very large MOQ of the product before you've even made any sales. Now, if you do want a more in-depth tutorial on this process, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.